We agreed.
I heard overshooting's allowed.
Iron Man. Iron Man. I don't
That's
want
what I'm
Iron
talking
Man.
about.
Alrighty, everybody, we are back. Gonna get this going here. Minor technical difficulties, just getting scores finalized and everything squared away. 30 seconds on the clock, and then we're gonna get it going. Dom starting on the left, Trevor over on the right. Like I said, it should be a pretty exciting match here. These two players were both pretty dominant throughout the round robin we did this morning, and then also obviously pretty good in their matches up to this point.
10 seconds.
Getting them to where we are now. Shots coming out. Dueling back and forth, temple to temple. This is some good paintball here. I like this. Trevor streaking across. Dom trying to fight him. And Dom is going to get the shot. Trevor playing the game correctly, though. Going to get off the field. Whoops. Whoops. Touch the box. Checking out by the ref. And point approved. Good to go.
20 seconds.
1 point Dom.
10 seconds.
All right, breaking out. They're sharing the side of the field. Trevor's going to streak across. Not sure if Dom picked it up. At this point, he did. They're both streaking across. Trevor up to the center. Going to try to keep Dom stuck in that little Dorito. Dom definitely fighting his way, rolling his gun. And I believe Dom's going to get hit. Barrel's going to touch. He's getting checked out by the ref. And it's going to be point approved for Trevor there. 1-1. Moving it back. And Dom is going to be issued his warning.
10 seconds.
His only warning. Any other infraction will cost in a no point or point loss for a re-engagement after elimination there. Trevor over to the Dorito. Dom to the temple. Both players rolling their guns, snapping and fighting. Dom streaking across. Let's see if he can't find the angle. And he's going to slip a shot in. Dorito to Dorito there onto Trevor. Eliminated, running across. Going to touch the box. And called clean. Point for Dom. 2-1.
20 seconds.
Give me more.
10 seconds.
Back to the box. Dom up 2-1. Dom getting his gun up pretty quick. Both players battling temple to temple. Dom rolling. Runs that one in. Keeping the tempo up. Looks pretty good. Point approved. Dom 3, Trevor 1.
10 seconds.
Both players taking the same side. Dom to the Dorito. Trevor to the temple. Trevor playing patient. Maybe gonna wait for Dom to streak across. Pops out. Playing opposite sides. They're looking tall, trying to find a shot. Dom maybe missed an opportunity there. Trevor posted on the tape or on the inside for so long. Only stopping at the temple. Trevor trying to find the angle, popping out left, right. Shots being exchanged. Dom keeping the pressure up. Now low outside. Gonna start streaking. They're both streaking. They're both spinning. Dom proceeds on the call. So Dom gets the proceed call. And he is going to be called clean with that. So it is going to be 4-1 Trevor. And we are having a timeout Trevor. Timeout Trevor. Score is 4-1. We will be swapping sides after the timeout.
Swapping sides. Yo. I was watching Dom pick up, like, just the way he played the pin, I could see him better. We do. Really, the only time that we
30 seconds.
like if he was over there playing.
Next penalty for Trevor is a negative point.
Yeah. Okay. So
The next one's the negative. Thank you.
20 seconds.
Let me see your lens. Go like this and go outside.
10 seconds.
All right, players back to the box. Trevor getting there after his timeout, and he's going to get one in on Dom on that side of the field. That Temple to Dorito battle is just back and forth all day. Walking this one in. Good change of pace coming out of that timeout. Going to hit the box. And it's going to be point approved. Trevor
20 seconds.
2, Dom 4.
Ten seconds.
No, Trevor did. Trevor did. He did. Players off the box, both going to be taking the Temple side, dueling with each other. Coming out, snapping. Those shots look pretty good from Dom. I don't know if Trevor picked up on the cross. Yes, he did. Ooh, almost gets caught. Guns rolling. Dorito to Dorito now. Dom's going to run that in, hit the box real quick. Going to wait for a ref to check him out. It's going to be called point approved for Dom 5. Trevor's going to be 2, 20 seconds on the clock.
Okay. 10 seconds.
Player not on the box. Dom's going to walk in an extra point. He's going to touch the box. And point approved for Dom. Going to give another one over to Dom. That sucks.
10 seconds.
Dom took a timeout. Hey, Dom called a timeout.
1 minute.
6-2.
Sorry, I'm like locked in on this game, dude. I forgot I was supposed to be doing things.
Damn, bro.
Sure. Yeah.
I know, man. I'm just trying like to hold it steady when my arm is bruised.
Okay. Yeah, no, our TV is hooked up to Jody on the Hulu. I think if I log into your Hulu, it's on my phone.
30 seconds.
Okay.
What's the score?
Yeah, no, that's fine. All right, thank you.
Hey, Jeremy.
20 seconds.
Just the front side if they need it. Not you, Jerry. Not that now.
10 seconds.
Alrighty, Dom sprints his way back out there. Got air. Hopefully got some water because he's been asking for it. Trevor coming off, being aggressive, moving up and around. And he's going to come out of it and get some shots in on Dom. All right now. It's another update there as Trevor hits the box. Going to get point approved. Trevor 3, Dom 6.
20 seconds.
So both players have now taken their first timeout. Score is going to be 6-3 still in favor of Dom.
10 seconds.
10 seconds.
No, he had 3 extra points. He missed the field goal.
Both players choosing the same sides of the field. Dorito and Temple battle all day. Dom streaks across. And Trevor's going to get eliminated by Dom as he steps across and hits the box. Now going to get checked out by a ref. And point approved. Dom 7, Trevor 3.
10 seconds.
7-3, switch sides. Keep up the pace, Dom. It's a marathon. You're doing good.
10 seconds.
Players breaking out. Trevor streaking, trying to get aggressive.
No, Dom pushing. You got shot way back here.
Dom's going to hit the box, get checked out. And he's going to get approved. 8-3 for Dom.
20 seconds. Ten seconds.
10 seconds. Players breaking out, matching each other in the temples. Dom's going to be rolling his gun, keeping the pressure on, trying to run away with it.
Overshooting? Dom, I don't want to hear any complaints on you about anything from now on, okay? Did Dom get a 1-1?
No.
That's a warning. Like, did Jeremy have to say something to him? That's a warning. Was he talking when he was dead, Jeremy?
Yeah.
Okay, warning for Dom.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Well, he told me to check your face and you got stuff on your. No point.
Alrighty, so no point for Trevor here.
Make sure you wipe your face off.
No. All right, breaking that down. No point for Trevor. No point for Trevor. Score is still going to be 8-3.
10 seconds.
Breaking out. Trevor's going to be over there in the temple. Dom's taking the Dorito. Trevor gets the shot in on him again. Out of that Dorito, getting too small. Not a fan of playing out of that Dorito, let's be honest here. On any field, really. This one, actual field, Trevor hits the box. Going to get checked out by the refs, and it is going to be a point approved for Trevor. Going to be 8-4.
20 seconds. Ten seconds.
10 seconds, players back to the box. Dom 8, Trevor 4. Both players jumping out to the temple, and it is going to be a called elimination on Trevor. Barrel's going to be, or Dom's going to be touching there, going to be checked up, or checked out by the ref. And it's going to be a no point for a hit on the leg.
20 seconds.
No point for a hit on the leg and a minus point as well. So Dom is going to drop down to 4 for another infraction, a
10
minus
seconds.
point there.
It's timeout, I hear you. Timeout, Dom. 10 seconds started.
No.
Are you? Hey.
So Trevor took a timeout.
And stop crying, okay? It's getting ridiculous.
1 minute.
All right, update there. Lots of controversy and talking going back and forth. Trevor took a timeout before the 10. Correct. Score is now 7-4.
Dom, please focus up and perform like a professional, okay?
Yes, sir.
30 seconds.
Level head, just win the game.
20 seconds.
8-4. Let's go, Dom. Let's go.
All right, back at it. 10 seconds.
10
Both
seconds.
players to the box. Dom is 7 after the -1. Trevor is at 4. Both players have been issued their warnings. Any infractions will result in a negative point. Trevor might have just taken a bounce off the top of his head as he steps out trying to get a shot in on Dom. Ooh, that looked pretty close too as Dom was sending OT on the Dorito. Trevor's going to streak across. Dom's going to see him. And Trevor's going to pick him up. Trevor's going to walk this one in. And Dom will be taking a timeout after this point approved. Oh, and we're going to call a point not approved. So what are we calling? Point approved?
1 minute.
Alrighty, so point is going to be approved. And Dom did take his second timeout. So score is 7-5. Both players have used both of their timeouts.
Nope. Jeremy and Lawrence, when we're squeegeeing the bunkers, we're doing the front side. Yeah. The longer this goes on, the better it is for you, the worse it is for them. Yeah.
30 seconds.
I need new paint with this brown paint. I promise.
Take a deep breath.
20 seconds.
Stop being a bitch.
10 seconds.
All right, clocking back in. 7-5. Heated match, getting closer. Both players temple to temple. Dom rolling his gun. Trying to get Trevor to come out into something. Shots being exchanged back and forth. Those paintballs are close. Still just dueling back and forth, temple to temple. And Dom's going to get the shots on Trevor. Going to walk this one in. Going to be getting checked out. Point approved for Dom, bringing us to 8-5.
20 seconds.
It's 8-5.
10 seconds.
Hey, keep doing that. Don't worry about your paint.
Dom, I'm going to get, what do you say? You say that's an ace there? I'd call that an ace. I'd say that was an ace for Dom. Players clean, point approved. 9-5 is the score.
20 seconds.
Score is 9-5. Match point. 9-5 match point. That's all the paint you have, bro?
10
I didn't think I'd
seconds.
shoot 2 cases.
All right, 9-5, match point. Let's see if Dom can put it away here. Back and forth point. Back and forth match. Both players going to go to the temples. Can Trevor get a shot in to keep him alive? Might have just taken a bounce off the arm there. And instead, Dom's going to keep rolling his gun. And he's going to pick off Trevor. It's going to be 10-5 after this approved point. And touching the box. Waiting on the call, and it is going to be point approved. Dom 10, Trevor 5, wrapping up our semifinals. Dom is going to move on to play Caden in the finals.